back today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a thrift haul. So if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Shion. I'm a vintage and antique dealer. I own a store called Antiquish Home Decor. And what I do is I go around to thrift stores, auctions, estate sales, other antique shops, and I look for amazing deals on vintage and antique home decor items. So my business is a home decor based business. I love vintage and antique items. So all of the items that I source are typically antique and vintage, or either inspired by different eras throughout history. I went to Goodwill and I went to a local thrift store called Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters. I think I spent around $55. The last stop I made before heading home was I stopped past Ace Hardware and picked up this antique gold spray paint. This is my favorite antique gold spray paint. It really is more of an authentic gold to me. Like a lot of gold mirrors that you pick up typically have this coloring. So this has been my favorite. I like how it applies. I feel like you get a lot of product. And like I said, it matches with so many authentic antique gold mirrors that I found. So if you're looking for a nice gold spray paint, pick this one up. It's just interior metallic spray paint by Ace, and it's in the color antique gold. And we're just gonna jump right into it. That way I'm not talking you guys to death. So fun fact, guys, I literally just got back from the Bahamas. I know I don't even have that gorgeous Bahamas tan, but the weather was pretty crappy the entire time we were there. I don't know if you guys heard on the news about the flooding in Fort Lauderdale. Whatever that storm system was, like it passed from South Florida all the way to the Bahamas. So the entire time we were on our Royal Caribbean cruise, the weather was just crappy. And the nice part about the ship was they had a lot of areas where you still were able to kind of enjoy. The Wi-Fi worked great. So I was able to check my sales report at the antique mall to see what items sold, and candlestick holders I dropped off literally that Saturday had sold already, which I was excited about, but a little nervous because I did buy some beautiful like white to pink ombre candles from Hobby Lobby to decorate them with. And I painted this dresser and it looked so beautiful, and so boom, they were gone. So I'm like, great, I need to find some candle holders to go there. So anyway, today I went out to the thrift store and I picked up this set of candle holders. I know they're kind of ugly. So these pillar candle holders are the perfect example of items that are not antique or vintage, but have that type of quality. So I'm going to be painting them with antique gold spray paint, and they're going to look so beautiful. I'm so happy that I actually went to the thrift store and got what I was looking for today. These were such a great price. They were only $2.98 each. Those ombre white and pink candles that I just picked up on sale at Hobby Lobby last week are going to look fabulous on top of them. And I'm looking forward to dropping them off at the antique mall later today. So guys, this year I've been trying to decorate my home more intentionally with items that I just love and adore, and that's the approach I'm going to take with my antique booth this year. I know it's a little late in the year to kind of be shifting gears, but it's springtime, things are just blooming, flowers are everywhere, people are starting to incorporate more colors in their decor, and so I found this and I thought it was beautiful. It's an original, like I believe it's acrylic paint. And it's just of a beautiful geisha. You can tell that somebody, like an amateur artist, made this, and it has a signature on the back and on the front. I can't read it. I think it says Helen Cheryl, but anyway, it's gorgeous. As you can see, it matches the colors of my dining room area, so I'm really thinking about keeping it. But I think what I'm gonna do is just photograph it in my home and then list it online on my website, antiquishhomedecor.com, and just keep it here in my house for me to enjoy until someone actually buys it. But I picked this one up at Goodwill. The color stood out to me. I just loved her outfit. And I also love chinoiserie. So if you're not familiar with that term, chinoiserie is basically like a European adaptation of Chinese decor. So the Europeans basically went to China and was like, y'all got some great taste, we're gonna put a European spin on it. And so chinoiserie, there's a lot of Chinese influences like geishas, blue and white porcelain, you name it. Okay, so yeah, that just gives you a little introductory to this. I think it's fun to just have original art in your home. Yes, you can go to Home Goods or At Home or all these wonderful stores and pick up art, but it's so nice to just to have pieces in your home that no one else will have. And you can actually take this to a frame shop and ask them to frame it for you, and then the art is worth even more because people love a piece of art that's already beautifully framed. I don't know if you've ever had to go to a frame shop and get something framed. It's expensive, so a lot of times the frame really makes the art even more beautiful. And I could see this one in a nice ornate gold frame with some little beading details or something like that. I know hate is a strong word, but I really don't like this. I just think the finish on it is a little shabby chicish, and I'm more like a glam approach to Grand Millennial. So anyway, I'm going to be using that spray paint I told you guys about in the beginning of this video to paint this box, and I think it's going to turn out fantastic in an antique gold color. And then I'll be adding a little dark wax onto the seashells to enhance those little details. So I will be listing this probably for around $45. So guys, I am a sucker for a gold mirror, and the wonderful thing about gold mirrors is they really expose how junky your house is. So anyway, my house is a little junky right now. I slept on the couch last night and the couch is a mess, so you probably in the reflection can see how the pillows are all in a disarray, but that's okay. I'm gonna be cleaning up after I finish up my projects for the day and get everything listed. I got this at Goodwill for $5.99. I can't pass up a gold mirror. People just adore them so much. I love that this one has like a little shelf on it. So with this one, you could actually put like a collection of crystals, little bottles. If you have tiny bud vases, you could put bud vases here and have plants. So I love the fact that there's this little lip. And so not only is it a mirror, but now it's a functional piece that could be used like in an entryway by chance or something like that, you know, or a cute little foyer area in your hallway where you want to store like a small collection of something. I think it would even be cute in a kid's room to put like little figurines and stuff. But anyway, I will be spray painting this because somebody spray painted it and they did an okay job, but I guess just over time places of it have kind of worn. So I almost didn't buy this piece of art, and I'm gonna tell you why now. I don't know what is on it. What is actually on this piece of art? There's like spider webs and just dirt and grossness, and I know probably on the camera you can't see it, but what made me buy it was this faux bamboo style frame. It's very Hollywood Regency. It's springtime. People are loving florals. I just thought it would be fantastic to just have this big, beautiful, gorgeous piece like living in my home with me until someone purchases it. And so what I was thinking, honestly, guys, is like we have a lot of like spring markets coming up in our area, and I was thinking about just collecting all these beautiful, colorful, vintage things and just selling them at the markets, but also listing them online, also having them in the antique booth. So I think what I'm gonna have to start doing is just take a collection of items and kind of decide up front where they're gonna go, you know, like just where am I gonna sell these at. But this, it matches so well with my personal style and my home decor. I'm not gonna be keeping it, however, but I am gonna clean it up and I am gonna utilize it over my couch for staging purposes. So hopefully someone will see this, style to my home, fall in love with it, and have to make it theirs. I got this for $14.98, and I want to do some research on it just to see if there were other prints made. It looked like somebody painted the mat in this like almost periwinkle blue color, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm not gonna bother it. If I find that it's not selling, I may just like paint it white or something just to kind of neutralize it and tame it, because I do think the blue is a little intense, but I kind of love it at the same time. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna price it at, but comment down below and tell me if you guys like this or not. On my website, antiquishomedecor.com, I've added these pillows. This is like a chinoiserie print. Remember we talked about that earlier in today's video? Well, I thought these were fabulous with this picture. You know, in the right decor setting, it could be absolutely gorgeous. And I'm gonna insert a picture of a dresser that I recently painted, and I just thought all of this would coordinate so beautifully with that. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys, if you're interested, you could pick up these pillow covers from antiquishomedecor.com. I put the link in the description box so that you could purchase them for yourself. These are just pillow covers, and the inserts I actually picked up from IKEA, and the IKEA inserts are so affordable. I like the feather downs because designers like to do the karate chop, right? So anyway, these are just some of the pillow covers that were recently added to the site, but I'm going to be taking these to the antique mall to style in a pair of vintage leather chairs that are already there and need a little bit of like help. All right guys, last but not least is this mirror. It's a vintage Sirocco mirror. I tried looking it up and unfortunately I couldn't find anything. It already has the wire on the back. I got this at Goodwill. They had it for $8.99. And when I first saw it, it reminded me of that episode of Martin where Gina's head got stuck in the headboard and she had put on this big ass wig and tried to go to work with it. It just reminded me of the brass bed that Gina's head got stuck in. And if you like love Martin, or you know, grew up in the 90s and you've seen Martin and know what I'm referencing. But anyway, $8.99. I thought it was beautiful, ornate. It's pretty heavy even though it's plastic. And I'm not going to be doing anything to it other than just using some glass cleaner and cleaning it up. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I'll probably list it for around $70. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. If you like the items that I thrifted for my shop, then you can check them out on antiquishomedecor.com. Comment down below, let me know which items are your favorite, and if you have any questions about running your own vintage and antique business, I love to hear from you guys. Like, I really enjoy reading the comments and I really try diligently to respond to all of them. So let's start a Q&A in the comments. No questions are off limits. You can follow me on social media. The links are in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!